Hello there.
I'm Robert.
I'm Vanessa.
I'm Travis.
And we're late to the party.
And this is Better Late Than Never.
With Rick Moranis style.
One final episode of Rick Moranis' Better Late Than Never edition. So Travis, what do you have for our fourth film from Rick Moranis?
From Rick Moranis, we are bringing it into a closure.
Okay, I think I know what I picked and what I would pick for the fourth one, so let's see if we're right. Keep going.
This movie was released June 24th, 1987.
Okay.
Budget of $22.7 million. Mm-hmm. Box office of $38.1 million. Mm-hmm. Directed by the God, Mel Brooks.
It's exactly how I would end
This film's setting and characters parody the original Star Wars films, as well as other franchises like Star Trek, Aliens, Planet of the Apes.
Alien.
Mr. Brooks had to make a special deal with the creator of Star Wars, Mr. George Lucas. One of the things they had to make a deal on is that
Merchandising.
Even though this movie talks about it, George Lucas said you can't sell merchandise to Spaceballs. Spaceballs. I've done it a lot. Rick Moranis just want to shout out the titles of these movies.
Because George Lucas cornered the market on merchandise.
Knew that, yeah.
And that Lucas Films would take, Skywalker and all that would take care of all the post-production. So that was one of the deals they did. Stars Mel Brooks himself, John Candy, of course our buddy Rick Moranis.
Yep.
Bill Pullman,
of course.
Which wasn't the first choice.
Lone Star.
It was actually off. They tried to sign on Tom Cruise first, Tom Hanks, and then after they already had John Candy and Rick Moranis in place, Bill Pullman himself said, "I think Mel was hurt that they didn't take him up on that offer, these big actors. But then when he attached these two comedic geniuses there, that he was like, I'll get somebody nobody knows. It'll be fine. They'll get a chance to know him." So he's excited about it. So that's why I got Bill Pullman.
Iconic after that.
Yeah.
I love Bill Pullman.
First, always the Spaceballs, then followed by Independence Day. Of course. And then go there on.
And freaking, damn it. Just keep going. I'll remember.
Let's just go ahead and watch this trailer.
Done.
Ruthless people.
Damn it! That's what I was trying to think of.
That was ruthless.
The most sinister villain in the universe. Dark Helmet. I can't breathe! Spaceballs. They must have hyperchips on that thing.
What do we got on this? A Cuisinart?
As President Scrooge. Who is it? Daphne Zuniga as Princess Vespa.
Daughter of Roland, king of the Druids.
She
He's
doesn't
look Jewish.
As Spark.
Give me Paul.
Bill Pullman as Lone Star.
Speed. Go.
Mel Brooks as the magnificent Yogurt. Don't make a fuss. I'm just plain yogurt.
The great, the almighty, the powerful.
We can't. We have to slow down first.
We're going too fast.
Why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Smoke if you got him.
The movie.
Smoke if you got him.
Be with you.
Oh, what a world. What a world.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs indeed. Definitely one of the more quotable Mel Brooks films when I was younger. Like, granted, we did have, some of the Blazing Saddles or History of the World, but because of my love for Star Wars, like, I was just constantly going around quoting Spaceballs, still to this day.
Before I say anything, did you guys see it based upon this trailer?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Because Star Wars was so hot right now.
So hot right now. So hot right now.
And it's Mel Brooks.
I have
and it has
to
Rick
admit,
Moranis.
What?
my memory of movies such as Star Wars and Spaceballs comes first. I think I saw Spaceballs before I saw Star Wars or even understood Star Wars.
Sure.
So everything I've ever equated to always goes to Spaceballs before Star Wars.
What year were you born?
85.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you were like the same age when Ghostbusters really kind of hit.
Ghostbusters is my
me.
earliest memory.
Yeah.
But now everyone knows on YouTube how old I am. Just kidding.
That's okay. I'm the youngest here anyway. So.
But yeah, Spaceballs, when it came to that connection with Star Wars, I mean, they did such a good job at being a spoof of Star Wars without going over the top and dumb. Like, you felt like there was this
Comedic
world.
God Mel Brooks knows
Yeah.
how to play it perfectly. The king of spoofs.
Yeah.
This was if you ask me a parody movie, this is it. This is the cream of the cream of the crop, whatever you want to call it, the creme brulee. You can't top this
Creme
parody.
fraiche.
I think that the way that he did his movies, like these movies in general, like the parody movies, is that he went in to make a good movie, and like as a base of the movie itself.
I've always said that about parodies.
But then also have like those fun joking and making fun of those other serious movies that they're making fun of, just in a good and clever way, whereas now they're kind of just like, oh, fart jokes, oh, that's so funny. Like, it's not.
You gave me an idea for a theme, parody movies, because yes, I feel the same way. Certain people have done it, like the guys who've done Airplane, this,
The Wayans
Scary Movie
Brothers.
1 and 2.
The Wayans Brothers
Those
were
movies
different from
are
what came later.
Yeah, Wayne's
perfect
Brothers,
because they do
even
the
though
same-
when they do
Don't Be a
Menace in South Central.
They're perfect parodies because, like
Yeah.
you said, they're playing on the story, then they're throwing the funny jokes on top of it.
Right.
Well, versus Scary Movie 3 or
4, 5, 6,
No,
7.
epic
Date
movie.
epic movie,
They-
superhero movie.
It feels like they're forcing those jokes on you, and it's not
Yeah.
natural. But
Exactly.
back to this movie, this amazing movie.
Right.
Everyone has wanted to see more of this. So they've
Right.
talked about sequels forever. They did an animated series for a while, which I don't know if you guys watched. It was really damn funny, voiced by Mel Brooks himself. Rick Moranis claimed in a 2013 interview that him and Brooks have discussed a potential sequel, where Moranis was pitching the idea of Spaceballs 3, the search for Spaceballs 2. However, of course, that never got into a structured deal, so it never got done. February 2015, Mel Brooks himself talked about a sequel being made, saying Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. Problem with Mel Brooks, you never know if he's joking or he's serious, so you just
Right.
have to take him on what had come. Oh, go ahead.
The same thing never happened though with like History of the World Part 2. Like he called it Part 1 and there was never a Part 2.
Because he
Jews
plays on
in
those
space!
Well, technically, this was Jews in Space. This was the sequel.
That's true. Okay, so he kind of made right by it, but with a little hint of Star Wars.
Right. One thing I thought was funny is that Tesla Motors, if you know, makes cars and vehicles. They actually created their variants of speed. They call them what they do in here in Spaceballs, which I want to read it so I make sure I get it right. Light speed, ridiculous speed, ludicrous speed, plaid
Plaid.
speed.
Spaceballs gone plaid.
They legitimately call this in their cars, the modes. So
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
The quotes, man, the quotes in this movie, there's so many.
And then you had freaking Jonesy from Police Academy, and there got the bleeps, the beeps, and the cheeps. He's doing all the voices.
What's this? They jammed us. Raspberry.
I hate raspberry.
Only one person would give me the raspberry.
Lone Star.
My favorite part of this movie is when they're watching the VHS. Directive on VHS.
yeah.
Well, when the hell is this happening in the movie?
Right now, just then, we missed it.
When? Now.
And that's the thing, is it's the breaking of the fourth wall that Mel Brooks does really well too. You do see it in other movies. In fact, some of the same jokes are utilized in other movies. But here, because it wasn't done before, it was just so perfect. Like, it was hilarious. Like, for instance, when they were having the Battle of the Schwartz, when they're fighting, and then he ends up swinging and hitting the cameraman, and he's like, ah! And he's got, like, the cut across him. He did it, but they did that in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
With the camera
too.
going through the...
Yeah, well, no, when
They
they're
did the-
having the sword fight.
Oh, they did broken trucks.
And
They had the
ends up-
camera that went through the glass, and then yes, the sword fight.
Right, and they do the
yeah, that's
the glass. He does it at the end of shit. What was it? He does it a few times with the camera. I just can't think of
Yeah.
another time that he did it with the camera. No, it's going to kill me because there was one in my head, and I started thinking of Rick Moranis at the end of Little Shop of Horrors when they're like the camera zooming in and out. And it's like, well, that's kind of the same thing, and it just threw me off. But anyways, yes, he does stuff with the camera quite a bit, breaking the fourth wall, zooming in. Oh. Yeah, I started with this tangent. Rick Moranis, Lone Star,
Scared?
boom, and the camera hits him. When the camera hits Rick Moranis,
Oh,
and he's falls over. Anyway, so see, that was me trying to get that thought out of my head. It was dug in there, and I was like,
It's like
filing.
it's like that one thing in SpongeBob when he's like doing like it was like the finer things or whatever, and then in his head they're all like, "What's going on?"
You see what I like about Spaceballs? We are equating it to so much other things out there. It's so good, and I just love this movie, and I love the assholes that are in it. You
We
know.
ain't found shit.
we ain't found shit. Comb the desert.
Are you think we're taking him too literally? No, he said comb the desert. We're combing the desert.
And they're coming.
Black guys with the pick.
And I
Did
love
you guys
that
find
they,
anything?
We ain't found shit.
and I love that they got John Hurt to come
love
back
it.
too. As
Oh, and then
Kane.
it reprise his role.
Yeah, where everyone looks almost exactly the same too. They could have gotten like all the other actors, but everyone looks like the characters in Alien, but they ended up bringing John Hurt for Kane.
What did he have? The special?
He had the
Hello,
special.
my
I'll take the suit. I know.
I love the fact too when they go to that
Hello, my
diner,
lifetime.
you see the Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon sitting in the parking lot.
It's a whole world of
great.
just it's the Ready Player One of space movies.
Pizza the Hut.
You're so delicious.
I saw you there.
He ate
Be careful,
himself.
he's going out for you.
Prince Valium. Valium.
The play on words Mel Brooks does.
Mark.
Perry Air.
They had a little bit of Star Trek in there. Scotty beamed me twice last night. It was wonderful. Why didn't anyone tell me my ass
Hell,
was so
Lieutenant
big?
Scrooge.
But yes, Spaceballs. Clearly, it's one of our favorites. Definitely enjoy it.
There's so much to say, I don't even know what we're saying. That's why we keep going on the tangent.
Oh shit! There goes the planet. Planet of the Apes. Everything.
So good.
But yes,
Mel Brooks, make a sequel before you...
Spaceballs. I feel like it's not going to happen. though.
Probably not.
I don't
but-
think it's going to happen at all. He's too much. He's enjoying his time off.
Oh god,
you know,
yeah, he does great stuff.
living it up, retiring.
What do you guys think? What do you have to say about this movie? Do you have as much as we do? Comment below. I want to see these comments. I've never wanted to see more. Talk about this movie. What did you like? What did you hate? Would you want to see another sequel to this movie?
What's your favorite Mel Brooks? I know we've done Mel Brooks before, but what is your favorite Mel Brooks movie that we've kind of gone through?
Or
And
that
let
we
us
need to
let
go
us know
over.
which ones that we need to go over as well. I know we've seen a few. We've done High Anxiety. We've done Blazing Saddles. We've done Spaceballs now.
We haven't done Blazing
We
Saddles.
haven't? I feel like we have.
No.
Okay,
No.
so
High
I guess-
Anxiety.
High Anxiety.
Or did we do Blazing
do?
Saddles?
I feel like
We have
Comment
done
below.
so many
Comment
of these.
below.
We
Have
can't
we done
remember.
Blazing Saddles?
You know what? I think we may have, but I don't know.
we
Anyways,
did Robin Hood Men in Tights though.
No, because I just
oh
talked
my
about
gosh.
it. That's the thing is, we really haven't
Okay,
done
to
that many
be
Mel
fair, I
Brooks
feel since we've done Better Late Than Never, I swear to God, I thought we did
It's
like
because
a,
we talk
a
about Mel
Brooks like
all the time.
theme, but apparently that did not happen. So I don't know.
And we talk about these movies all the time. We can't remember when it was that we talked about them. Was it on the camera,
Or was it just at dinner?
Yeah, because typically that's what happens. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching our reaction to the trailer for Spaceballs. What did you guys think of it? Sorry it went all crazy, but that's what's best about this. This is how our conversations really go.
What is another theme you guys would like to see? Let us know below. Thank you.
And you can like and subscribe.
And did the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Keep them party, feel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. Thank you guys so much, and as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over.
Rick Moranis, we hope you come back.